Okay, thanks for staying with me this far. And this again is A Touch of Love 100. Okay, so in the last video, I was talking to you about seeing yourself for how you really are, and working on getting past that, with sabotage from other people, and just moving past how you think you look or how you think you are, and not realizing that you're already where you want to be, but you have a blinder and not able to see yourself clearly. Excuse me. So, another thing that has been helping me on this journey is actually journaling. Excuse me, I'm going to have my water. Yep. The journaling. This is one way to journal, by doing YouTube. If you're camera shy, don't worry about it. Get you a little book. Get you a little book, and this is my address book. But they had little books like this, and it has the pages in there, and you can write in there, and your thoughts are just your thoughts. You can just put them in and journal. What you're eating for the day. Journal how you felt as you went throughout your day. All the ups and downs. You can write it all in your little book, or you can put it on YouTube. But the thing is when you're going through this process, it's important to journal. I think because it shows you where you started, and it shows you how far you come, and then it can show you how far you have to go. And you'll be amazed at how you've really changed. And that's just, like I was talking about in the last video, you sometimes you are already where you want to be, but then you can't see yourself clearly. Okay, so another thing that people don't realize when you're dealing with weight loss, when you come to weight loss, it's not just about what the scales say, as I was sort of talking about in the last video. Buying those clothes that I knew was too big, but not realizing, oh, well, I may not, because in my mind, I would think, okay, well, I'm not a certain size or a certain number in weight, so there's no way that I can fit this in this size. Not true. You have to understand that different body types can have weight and numbers look totally different. Because you can have a 125 person stand next to a 125 person, or even a 200, or whatever the number you choose in your mind. You can have these two people stand, and their bodies can look totally different. Totally different. But it's because of body composition and body mass and all that stuff that makes up our bodies, inches and all of that stuff that can make up our bodies. Because you can have a 200-pound person and another 200-pound person, and 120-pound person can look so small and petite and whatever, then this other person can just look like, fat here and fat there and whatever, and it looks totally different. And that's why I say, do not compare your body to somebody else's body, because how we carry our weight is so differently. And people, even when I tell people I was 225 pounds, they were like, there's no way you was ever 225 pounds. Yeah, I was. I was just blessed. We're just blessed that we carry our weight proportionately, But that is not a good weight. You know that. I don't care what nobody say. That's not no good weight. So the thing was, it's like you getting on this scale, and you're seeing this number, but then you're not taking into account like the water that's in your body, the bones, your organs. You're not taking none of that stuff into consideration. So you getting mad. You have this love-hate relationship with the scale, and I'm gonna throw the scroll out, and I'm gonna, all that stuff that we do with that scale, because I know I have been there. That scale, I call it my frenemy, because that bad boy will have me up 1 minute and down the next. But you have to remember that your weight loss is not just in what the number says on the scale. Your weight loss is also accounted for in inches. Yes, in inches. And if you never thought about that, that's why you hear people say, well, measure yourself. Measure yourself. When I started my journey, I was at 38.5-inch waist. I'm down to 32.5 now waist. And I'm continuously working. I mean, it's naturally doing what it do. Of course, you know, I work out and everything like that. But when everything gets in order, it happens. And you know, I'm thankful to God that it has happened, you know, as good as it has. I haven't had a whole bunch of hiccups, but I have had my days. So I'm just like, God dog it, if I go one more day if I go one more day and this scale don't move, me forgetting about the inches and how my clothes is fitting me and how, you know, I can fit in them junior size clothes and all this other kind of stuff, forgetting about all that, if this scale don't move, I'm just giving up. Don't give up. Start measuring yourself in inches as well, because that accounts for your weight loss as well. It really does. And sometimes you may find, even when you maybe first start this journey or as you go along in your journey, that you're losing more inches than you are losing pounds. But honey, you still going to be looking banging. I don't care if you a guy or a girl. You are going to be looking banging. It goes right back to that scenario of taking one person who's one weight and one person who's that same weight, and how their bodies are, you know, are made up, and what is on their body as far as fat, or is it lean muscle mass and all that stuff like that. All of that accounts for that. So that's just one of the last things that I wanted to share with you guys today. Start journaling. You don't have to be a YouTuber. You don't have to get into all of this to do this. Do it. Start that journaling for yourself so you can see, taking pictures. How do your clothes fit? How do your clothes fit you? And all of that. I mean, even my feet, even my feet was like shrinking, which is crazy. But yeah, it's very doable. And you can do this. You have this. Just, you want to get with positive people who is going to help you to see yourself for who you really are. But first off, you have to start being honest with yourself first and realizing that, look, you know what? I'm my own worst enemy and I need help. It's okay to tell somebody that you need help. But I would say, like, when you get somebody who's going to help you, a fitness coach or nutritionist or whatever, stick with that person and let that person learn your body type and let them help with you. Stay with them and be honest with them the whole way, and you'll know if they're the perfect fit, because they're going to be honest with you. They're not going to lie to you. They're not going to lie to you. And if they do lie to you, then you need to think about moving on. Moving on. Make yourself accountable. Take those pictures. Journal. Making sure that you're eating right and sticking to your plan and doing whatever that you need to do to make sure that you're on track. It's so very doable. And the reason why that I can say that is because I have gone through the journey and I am still going through the journey. So I know that if I can do it, and you hear people say this all the time, if I can do it, you can do it. But I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If I can do it, you can do it too. So thank you guys so much once again for just sticking through with me, for letting me ramble and say a lot of things, and probably was here, there, and everywhere trying to get the information out. But if there's any questions or you want to ask me anything or say anything to me, please feel free to do so. And I will try my best to get back to you. I'm not going to be on YouTube all the time because, like I said, I'm a stay-at-home mom and I work out and I do all, I have a husband and, a family life. So I will get on here as often as I possibly can. But I will be trying to keep up with this journey with you guys. So thank you all once again for allowing me to share with you just some of the things today. And it's no cookie cutter It's not cookie cutter. This journey is not cookie cutter. So I just thank you for allowing me to share. Once again, my name is A Touch of Love 100, and you all just have a blessed day. Bye.